Yo, what is poppin' YouTube? It's your boy B here bringing you guys a video. Today we are going to be discussing my assault rifle build that I put together for you guys. The last build video, and I just want to take this time to say this, the last build video did amazing. I believe we are at 2,000 views with that SMG build. So thank you guys so much for showing a lot of support on that. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you guys are still hitting that like button, still hitting that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and if you guys are just still in the channel in general, if you guys are an OG, make sure you guys hit that like button. Spam up the like button, guys. Spam up the sub button. We're almost at 1,300 subs, so keep hitting that sub button too. Share it with a friend and everything else. We're going to be getting into this assault rifle build right now, so let's go ahead and get it straight into it. So now what we're going to be using here today is we're going to be using a CTAR, P90, and the D50. So CTAR. So the thing I like about the CTAR is that it has that high RPM. FAMAS has a really high RPM too, but the only problem with the FAMAS is that it doesn't have a great extended mag on it, or you can't even get an extended mag in general. And even when you put the talent on for the 20% magazine capacity, the extra talent, you only get up to 36 bullets. So that's really not enough. I mean, you may be able to shred somebody fast enough, but the thing is, if you have two people on you, you're not going to be able to, probably survive. That's why I used CTAR. It only does, it does actually more damage, but it has just a slower RPM. So that's why I use the CTAR. Also got this exotic P90. If you guys would like to see a, video on this exotic P90, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll make a video on how to get this exotic P90. I also use this too. This does 11.1K, 700 RPM, 60 mag, and it has instant chatter and box magazine and blabbermouth. So those are amazing talents on this P90. It does have a low fire rate, low RPM, but that's because of the talent you get where it stacks your RPMs. So if this gun already started out at 900 RPM and just stacked past that, that would just be a little bit too OP. So the RPMs are balanced. Then I use the D50. Don't need to go into too much explaining with this. I don't really use it. I'll have to get straight into the gear set because I like to get straightforward with it. I am using the Providence high field mask. Usually with like builds where you're trying to do damage and just raw input DPS, you usually want to go with this Providence because of that 5% weapon damage. I haven't been able to roll the talent on this mask, unfortunately, to get rid of that damage to elites for maybe some critical hit because I don't have enough credits. But I'm working on that. But if you guys could go ahead and roll that out for critical hit or something like that, go ahead and do that. I'm also using destructive, 20% explosive damage. I am a demolitionist too, so I do want some explosive damage on something, because if I do hit somebody with a grenade, it's gonna do a lot more damage to them normally than what my regular grenade would. Plus my grenades put people on bleed, so while they're on bleed and I'm rushing them, they should be there should be a GG. Moving on to the backpack, I am using the Providence backpack too. 6.5% critical hit chance, 10% cooldown reduction, and 635 skill power. You do want a little bit of skill power because with the defender drone, I'll get into that later. It does have self-adjusting and it does have tech support. I do need to re-roll that talent, but I haven't been able to find me a better talent to re-roll, unfortunately, that I could actually use. Now we're gonna head into the mod right here. So it's gonna give me an extra 190% skill power and more XP weak point kills and a grenade damage boost. Now we're gonna use the Providence. I don't know if I explained it or not, but if I did, I'll re-explain it. The reason I use Providence on a lot of these damage builds is because of that skill, power, health, and damage. Like that is a really good three-piece brand set, attribute. So that's really good to me. That's why I use Providence. That's probably my favorite, set in the game. Now we're moving on to the Providence defense chest piece. Now the attributes on this: 5% critical hit chance, 11.5% headshot damage, and 10,000 bonus armor, along with another 10% armor with the hardened mod. I haven't been able to re-roll this for the Berserker talent. A lot of this stuff should be re-rolled, but I just do not have the credits for it, which is unfortunate. Like I haven't grinded out credits yet. I just been trying to put together this build and re-roll certain talents on certain things, and it just I just don't have any credits. It's hard to kind of come by credits in this game, which kind of sucks. Now I got the mods right here for you guys, so you guys take a look at those. I got the dexterity mod and the stamina mod. Those are really good mods to me. I really like those mods. Now moving on to the gloves. I'm using the Overlord armaments. I know it gives me rifle damage, but that's these. The only reason I'm really using these is because of the talent devastating and the 4% assault rifle damage. I could be running 4-piece Providence and switch the talent. But I do like the whatever it is, the 2,000 extra health that I do get on these. And the 4% assault rifle damage is good, along with that 5% weapon damage. So I'm technically getting 9% assault rifle damage in a sense because of that extra 5% weapon damage. Now moving on to Douglas and Harding. I would be running like a 3-piece Douglas too to get a lot of critical hit, but for me, you know, I just want the accuracy, plus the attributes already give me what that critical hit damage would. And then with the critical hit chance, I'm still getting, you know, 2.5%. And then I do have this mod that's going to give me an extra 2% weapon damage and 4% optimal range, which is pretty nice. Now moving on to the knee pads, we're moving on to these with the 10% assault rifle damage, the Fenris. Fenris is good if you're running assault rifles because, you know, like I said, it gives you that 10% assault rifle damage. This gives me 5,000 bonus armor also, and it has hard hitting, 15% damage to elites because, you know, NPCs are annoying. And then I do have the entrench mod, but I do need to go ahead and get rid of that and switch that maybe, you know, for something else because, you know, that's kind of useless to me. I may have to switch it for the patience, but a lot of this stuff would be switched, but I just don't have the goddamn credits. Credits are hard to come back. I'm a broke boy in this game, all right? I'm a broke boy. Now I'll just slowly scroll through, and as you guys do see, my gear score is a 451. Once I re-roll, it should be about a 454, 455. So I did break that 450 finally. So I'll let you guys just go ahead and see everything right here. Got the weapon talents and everything here. And just gonna do that slowly. That way, if you guys want to pause the video. So I'm doing 10,000 weapon damage, 24% critical hit chance, 43 critical hit damage, 67% headshot damage. So with this, make sure you guys are hitting headshots. I know it's gonna be a little hard, but you just gotta be accurate. So just hit your headshots. You know, there goes the weapon damage. So I'm getting extra percent, 14 extra percent assault rifle damage bonus, and another 13% to all my weapons. 181,000 armor, 31,000 or 32,000 health. You know, 16,000 regeneration, 20% burn resistance, and all that. And then yeah. So that's pretty much the build. You guys in the comment section below. Enjoy the rest of these clips that I clipped with this build. Just running through DZ. Drop a like I said. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Let me know what you guys think of the build. Are you guys running something similar? Or are you guys running something a little bit better? Maybe you guys could help me improve on my build. Also, if you guys would like to join my clan, yes, go ahead. We're gonna stop the clan. We're gonna stop keeping the clan open once we hit 25 members, and then after that, it'll be invite only if you do want to be invited. So there it is, Drip Squad. That's it right there. There's the logo and everything. Wish you guys go ahead and join that if you would like. Anyway, this has been another video with your boy Beat, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Cornmeal.